Good day everyone, and welcome to Adventures with Parker. Today we are in a park that I have already visited this summer, but we are back again to experience it during Halloween Haunt. We're at Dorney Park, the most underrated park here in the Cedar Fair chain. I actually love this place so much, and I'm really excited because, as I said, we're here to experience their version of Halloween Haunt. Now this would be the third haunt event that I've experienced within the Cedar Fair chain, the others being Wonderland's Haunt and Cedar Fair's Halloween Weekends. So I'm really excited to see how this one compares to the other ones. And yeah, of course, I'm excited to get on some of my favorite attractions here, see some of the progress on Iron Menance, but we're in for a great night. I'm also joined by Toronto Ty today, so you might see a few glimpses of him in today's video, but I think we're in for a spooktacular evening. So without any further ado, let the Dorney Park Spook-Ventures begin. Alright, just by the carousel here, we have a little booth with everything you need to know about Iron Menance, including an amazing looking POV, some mine carts, all the stats, and all that good stuff. Oh man, this is gonna be such a great addition for the park. I'm so excited for this. Okay, before we actually went into the park for the day, we got to catch a glimpse of the Iron Menance construction site, so that's what we're looking at here. The ride is going to go in this back corner just behind Cedar Creek Flyers. The first piece of track had just arrived that morning, and it was being stored in the park's overflow lot. So right there, that orange piece of track is the first piece of Iron Menance to arrive at Dorney. But yeah, I'm super excited for this project. I think dive coasters are a ton of fun, and the layout of this one actually seems pretty interesting. They're also really popular with the general public, and a big investment like this is exactly the kind of thing Dorney needs right now to get them that nice boost in attendance. Also, you're going to be driving straight towards this thing when you enter the park next year, so that visual is going to be pretty epic. Alright, so the first scare zone to note here is the Midway Misfits, which is located towards the far end of the main entry path. The cool thing about this area is that the theme rotated throughout the haunt season. Earlier themes included Malice in Wonderland and the Afterlife, but during our visit, the theme was Merry Krampus. Now, for some reason, we didn't actually see any scare actors whenever we passed by here, but they did have some horror twists on some classic Christmas characters, including the Krampus himself. The zone was also anchored by the Misfits bar, which looked like it was serving some pretty cool cocktails. Whoa, Ty is in front of me and he is completely being followed by monsters, unaware.
Attention Dorney Park guests. Be reminded that tonight's open Scaremony will be beginning at 6:55. For your safety and the safety of our...
Beautiful creatures from you feel Hiram's heart beating? No. Really try to feel his heart beating. No. Well, all right. Can you feel your own heart beating? Yes. You can feel your own heart beating. Well, I'd like to feel your heart beating. Tonight, my friend! I've got quite a show in store for you this evening. So stick around for 7 o'clock and witness me conjure the night. Now, let Halloween hunt awaken!
So, we just watched the opening Scaremonies.
They changed it a little bit.
That was great. Okay, so this is so funny. They are feeding off all the heart juices from the stage, and then in a few short minutes, the next show is going to begin. So it's nice if you catch the opening Scaremonies, you can just stay and you get 2 shows for the price of 1.
Seen thoughts of the men and all which they fear. Come to me, Maria, sorrow, temptation, content.
The time has come, my children! Now! Tonight! I shall rise! I summon the malignant spirits of the night! I call upon chaos! Blood! Terror! And excess! Dark spirits! Help me restore the
Okay, so that was our second show of the night, Conjure the Night, and holy moly, was that not at all what I was expecting with that show. It was so freaking cool. A little more risque than maybe I was anticipating, but wow, like the theatrics, the narrative that they told with that show, like it was just so freaking cool. And I mean, the dancing was phenomenal, the characterization, so cool. Like I'm a bit flabbergasted, to be honest. Also, it's crazy how close the performers got to you. Like, we were at the front row, mind you, but like they were like right there in front of your face. And I thought that was a really cool way to interact with the performers as well. I quite enjoyed that. All right, we are about to go into our first maze of the night, which will be Blackout. We also had a maze with that name over at Wonderland, so it's gonna be interesting to see how this version compares to the one I'm more familiar with. So I think we survived Blackout. Bit of a question mark on that, but that was the most chaotic experience I've ever had in a haunt maze. There's this group of girls who were supposed to be in front of us, but you could just hear them screaming the whole time, and I think they ended up behind us at some point. But it is so dark in there. I could not see anything. I had people popping out from me. I had blasts of air on me. It was chaos in the best way. Yeah. Alrighty, our next scare zone of the night is Port of Call.
Magic is out!
Sorry. Ahoy! Ooh. Hello! How are you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good. Would you like to pet my bat?
Pet your bat? Of course. Hello.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
You too. It creates moving pictures.
Moving pictures?
Yes, have you ever heard of a device that does that?
I've seen them, but I haven't known what they actually do. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna wave at the moving picture.
Okay, very nice.
Okay. How many devil boxes out and about tonight?
Sorry?
What is that? That box?
This box, it creates moving pictures.
Wow, so it's magic.
Sort of, yeah. You can think of it like magic.
Does it have like eyes or something?
You can think of it like that, yeah. Like these three things, you can think of those as the eyes.
Okay, well, hello little box that makes moving pictures. Don't steal my soul, please.
Okay. They almost seem more scared of me than I am of them. I like having this power.
Oh, you're gonna attack an unarmed, defenseless pirate. Oh, I don't care. I'm not that much bigger than you.
He took your cup?
Go on from you. Yeah, you can't have that. I'm on your side. Oh, fine, you're on your own then. You got this. Come on. No, by all means, I was on your side. Now you're doing your own thing. What was that? Woo! You're not bleeding. It's a fan.
Oh no!
I did, however, win. Get up, come on, you got this. 1,
Fire
2.
down.
You're rolling around the ground. You lost. You're not bleeding that time either.
I saw that. I saw it with my own eyes.
Don't you encourage it. Don't you encourage it. Yeah, I'll hold that. Will we pick another one? Oh yes, it's doing all the hard work. I'm just the funny guy. You can beat me, but you cannot silence me. The Scottish in me is too strong.
Oh yes, yes.
You told me to pick, and I'm picking. That one. That one.
In Amsterdam there was a maid, walk wild, what I do say. In Amsterdam there was a maid, and she was mistress of her trade. I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my ruin. I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid.
Okay, so we just went through our first like big scare zone. What was it called? Ports of Terror? Yes, yes!
Thumbs up.
We loved it. Like the sets were all very well done. Like this, we were talking about the ships. The ships are so good. And then like the interactions between the actors there, so cool. Like they were very much committed to their character, very much like in their world, in their own universe.
They
So
had a great dynamic.
Yes, they did.
Great dynamic like between them, and yeah, it works great. That's great.
another parallel with Canada's Wonderland here. This is Dorney's take on Carnevil.
Good morning! Isaiah!
Amazing.
Thank you.
Those are nice. How do I get those?
You know, you gotta get a prescription. You gotta like go
A
out.
prescription?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes. Hello. Oh, I love it.
Are you British?
I am not British. No, I'm sorry.
You sounded British.
Canadian.
Canadian. Close. Close.
Close. Can you speak French?
Oui, je peux parler un peu de français.
Oh, baguette, oui, oui. Mon ami, I'm insulting so many French people right now. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I am a clown.
We won't tell.
So, for legal reasons, don't cancel me.
Of course, you know, they just made the dynamic of the work.
Joyce.
Hello.
You guys.
That's a fun mallet you have there.
Mallet, yeah, it's a bowling pin.
A bowling pin. Oh yes, I see it now. Woo!
Did you make that yourself?
No, it's just sponge.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh, this have pieces.
Careful, your shoes untied. You really ought to tie that thing. It's very dangerous, you know. Very dangerous.
Hello. Hello.
What are you laughing at, huh?
Oh, you're a
Can you answer me a
clown.
question? How did you sneak Ed Sheeran into the park?
Okay, looks like they have a lot of scare zones concentrated here towards the back of the park, but we're already heading through our next one, and this one is called Dystopia. It seems to have this apocalypse sort of theme. Ties up there in front of us, and we are heading in against our better judgment. It's very like neon and black lighty in here. Oh, there's also a bar, outpost bar right there. Very cool. Whoa, got some sliders.
Oh, I got you. Don't worry.
Woo! I love this like techno dystopia feel. Hello. 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 Okay, looks like the next maze is over here as well. This is the Roadside Stop and Shop. Very interesting sounding. But before we do that, we have to take a ride on this amazing contraption here known as Demon Drop. And here it comes in 3, 2, 1. I did not count that out very well. Demon Drop is so good. It is so, like, it's stanky. You feel like the weirdest forces, but it is so much fun and literally the best ride at Dorney. Like, it is worth the trip on its own. Time for our next maze, the Roadside Stop and Shop. So obviously we're not going to be filming inside the maze, but I do got to show off the queue and how very Cornstalker-esque it is. Feels like home.
Corn. A big knob with this. I don't.
A big lump with knobs.
There we go. That's it.
So if you are sensitive to such things, take caution. We don't want any outside food or drinks. Remember, if you break it, you bought it. Finally, wait your turn. Everyone will get their chance to come in.
Okay, we just did Roadside Stop and Shop, and it was so well done. I mean, if you are used to like Cornstalkers or like Bloodshed from any of the other Cedar Fair parks, it's like if you took those two concepts and mushed them together. It was so well done. I loved how you were in like the corn maze sections, but then you also went in and out of buildings, like you were in different sheds and barns, and you had like the meats and the weird animals. Like, it was all of it, and it was a very long maze too, which was nice. I mean, it's good when you have these mazes with these extra bit of length. You're kind of immersed in the story for a little longer. But yeah, I'm quite impressed. Looks like Dorney also has the diving skeleton from Cedar Point. All right, another parallel to Canada's Wonderland's haunt. This is Necropolis, except that this one seems to be an indoor maze compared to Canada's Wonderland, which is really more of an elaborate scare zone. I'm not really sure what the story of this one is, but I am excited to find out and hopefully survive. I love this. We are not walking on an actual pathway. We are literally walking on dirt and mulch. I mean, that side's for Fright Lane, but the regular line, it's just walk on some natural earth. Oh, but this is cool. It looks like the maze is held inside this church-looking building. Of course, this is where the camera turns off. All right, so the Necropolis was not at all what I was expecting. So when you walk through that big church facade, you actually ended up in this outdoor graveyard. And so the maze kind of like meandered in and amongst the gravestones. And it was cool because a lot of parks, they will have a ride cemetery like of defunct and past attractions. This one was incorporated into the maze. This one was great because you had actors popping out from behind tombstones. You had some emerging from the fog, just coming at you out of nowhere. And yeah, it was kind of wild.
The whole thing is on dirt.
Yeah, that too. Like, you're not on any concrete path. It's mulch and dirt.
It's so weird, but awesome. Like, totally appropriate for that graveyard feel.
For sure. Like, it kind of like added to the immersion. Like, they're fully committed to the vibe of that area.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Next up is Trick or Treat. And unlike Canada's Wonderland where it's a scare zone, this one is a maze. And the facade actually looks very similar to the one that used to have at Not Scary Farm for their Trick or Treat. So I'm really excited for this one. If this maze does what I think it's going to do, if it's anything like Not Scary Farm, I think you're gonna have like the old school like 50s, 60s, like masks and trick-or-treaters. This is one of my friend Scott's favorite mazes. So I'm assuming it's the same thing. I will update you in a moment. Okay, just a trick or treat, and it was very cool. I had this like traditional haunted house feel, and it was very like witch focused, but it also had those old school masks like I was talking about earlier. But yeah, definitely a lot of witchy vibes in there. The sets were really nicely detailed. They had a lot of animatronics in there as well, which that's always nice touch. I always love when haunts make good use of the animatronics. For example, towards the end, there's this one room that made it look like you were outside in the swamp. You had this witch animatronic rise, like it was doing an alphabet there, defying gravity. But no, it was pretty cool maze. I really enjoyed that. I love that like old school Halloween vibe, and they pulled it off pretty well. Okay, second last maze of the night is Ghost in the Machine. Okay, so I feel like this is the maze I'm most excited for because it's based on the same lore as Iron Menance. Like it's kind of a continuation of that backstory. It's based on the McTavish family, and I can't remember the details off the top of my head, but it has like that iron working theme going on with it. Once again, we are walking on a mulch path. Okay, and there it is, McTavish Steel. So it's raining quite a bit now, but Ghost in the Machine might be my new favorite haunt that I've ever done. I mean, initial reactions anyways, but holy moly, that was great. I mean, it was a very, very long maze. Like, it just kept going and going, which, as we've established, I really like that quality in a maze. But there were just so many cool effects going on. Like, they really made good use of projections. There's some really crazy strobe effects. There was some like sound space scares. And I mean, I love the steampunk aesthetic, especially in a haunt. I think it lends itself really well, and it's a very underutilized theme in a lot of these haunts, so they did great there. And the fact that this has a story that's going to tie into the new attraction, again, I think that is so cool. I love the synergy, I love the expanded universe, but yeah, everything about this maze is perfect. Hi! I was saying good things, I promise. Taking a quick break from the rain here in Possessions and a look at these little Morgan plushes. Yes. Also, love this haunt shirt featuring what looks to be Ghost of the Machine imagery there. Really combining that Iron Menance and the haunt theme together. Love it. Okay, this shirt has a very dark and twisted twist on El Fundo. It is so creepy, but I'm into it. It's great. Okay, getting a little shot in before I take it out in the rain and get it soaked. But I got the cheesesteak basket from Dorney Grill, and it looks great. I've had it before, and I'm excited to dig into it once again. Okay, the last scare zone we need to survive is the Hollow. Oh, that's a mood.
I think I got wet.
Whoa! Hello?
What is that?
What is this?
Yeah.
It's a camera. It's similar to like it's a moving picture machine. You seem very confused by that.
Is it like a pumpkin?
No, it's not like a pumpkin. I mean, I guess like you can create like, it captures pictures like a pumpkin does.
Okay, so
like
it's a
captures
pumpkin.
faces.
Oh, okay. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. There's Puddles here.
Yes, you see the puddles.
I jump in the puddles.
Huh?
I jump in the puddles. Jump in the puddles. These people don't want to jump in the puddles.
Yeah,
I
I
what's wrong
know. So
with
lame. So boring.
Are you eating? Oh, we gotta live here. We're stuck here.
I know, we're stuck here. There's puddles and rain. Our tree.
Rain's gotta be good for the tree, right?
And the thickies.
Oh, yes, of course. Hello?
You can't tell if he's scared.
So, that was a very wet version of the hollow. It was cool. It had this like pumpkin theme. Yeah, I thought it was really neat. I was expecting something more similar to Wicked Hollow, but yeah, I liked how it was different. I thought the costumes were really cool, and those scare actors, they are doing such a great job in this weather. This must suck for them, but they are making the most of a bad deal, and I salute and applaud them for that. For those of you who are not aware, Dorney Park is built on a hill. Therefore, when it rains, you get a park-wide waterfall, and it is great for the shoes. One of the last mazes we have to do is the tourist trap, but this gate makes me think it might be closed. Okay, so tourist trap was pretty dang good. It was another long maze. I mean, that seems to be a common trend for these Dorney Park mazes. They're always longer than you think they're gonna be. But this one was cool. It was set in a hotel, but then like, you know, there was this murder that happened, obviously, like someone's like harvesting organs and body parts, and just the way the story unravels around you is so cool. And they had some great scares in there. So overall, that was really well done. Meanwhile, Ty is being followed unbeknownst to him. So we have an hour left until park closed, but everyone seemed to have left early because of the weather. We're just walking down the main entry path here, and it is so empty and so spooky. Alrighty, final maze of the night is Blood on the Bayou, and I love this facade, like the very New Orleans looking building. Okay, I think I look like a dark shadow right now, but we just did Blood on the Bayou, our final maze of the night. And it was really well done. It's very reminiscent of the version of that maze that used to be at Wonderland back in the day. But I just loved it. I love the old Louisiana theme. I love like the little bits of voodoo. I love like how you're in the swamp. And they had this really awesome alligator animatronic, and I was not expecting it to move as much as it did. And there was a rat animatronic that got me pretty good as well. Like, it's the animatronics that get you, not even the actors. So yeah, no, it was a lot of fun, and the vibes were perfect. Okay, so we have finished off our night with a ride on Hydra in the rain, which was quite painful, but we got in a roller coaster today, so I mean, I'm happy about that. Then we finished it off with one more time through Ghost in the Machine, and we were the only ones in that house. I'm pretty sure we're one of the last people in the entire park in general, but because we were the last people to go through, they were giving it their all in there. We got all the scares, and I mean, it was great to see those effects again. That maze just has so much detail and so many cool techniques that they use. And I forgot how much I hated walking up this hill. But no, it was a great way to end the night. It sucks that the rain kind of caused a bit of a damper towards the end of the night. But overall, I'm very, very satisfied with our visit. We got to do all of the haunted attractions. We got to do Demon Drop. We got to do Hydra. We also did the whip in there somewhere at some point, Kaleidoscope. So It was a very, very full, very complete visit for us.
And very rainy.
And rainy,
Very
yes.
rainy. I feel bad for Parker. He's been out here in the rain.
Yeah,
He's
I mean, we
survived.
both have, but, but no, Dorney's haunt is actually really good. I am pleasantly surprised with everything that this haunt has to offer. The mazes are all really well detailed. They have some great stories that they're telling. The scare zones are incredible. Like the set pieces that they have, the actors that they have in the scare zones. I mean, I love my Wonderland monsters, but the ones here do an amazing job as well. So yeah, I'm really glad I got to experience it. I'm so impressed.
This hill is
This
something.
hill. Dorney Park's built on a hill, guys. Haven't mentioned that yet.
Give it a sky ride, honestly. That would be great.
Yes,
Some sort
please.
of tram up back to the top of the hill. That'd be nice.
But yeah, I think I've said all I need to say. This was just a great evening. I'm so glad we made the trip out. I never expected to come to Dorney twice in one season, but here we are. And I'm so excited for Iron Menance as well, especially after doing Ghost in the Machine. That has me so pumped for that new ride. And then I'm gonna have to make another trip out here next year. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Thank you for joining me on my very first spook venture to Dorney Park's Halloween haunt. Like I said, we had such an amazing time, and I am just blown away by how good this haunt was. I was expecting it to be good, but I think it exceeded my expectations more than I ever thought it could. So to Dorney Park and all of the performers and scare actors and everyone involved in Halloween haunt, keep it up because y'all put on an amazing event. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video and want to see other spook ventures and some non-spooky adventures from theme parks, attractions, and beyond, please consider becoming a subscriber. As I alluded to in this video, I actually visited Dorney Park earlier in the year, and I'm kind of still in the middle of doing my Pennsylvania series. It got interrupted by the Halloween season, but the last video in that series was actually from Dorney Park. So if you want to see more of a full, in-depth review of what Dorney Park has to offer during the daytime and during the summer season, be sure to check out that video. And also stay tuned because this wasn't the only part of our adventure. The following day, we ended up visiting Hershey's Chocolate World. We ended up going to Carnevil to see their Halloween stuff. So yeah, stick around for that because we definitely did some cool things there as well. Oh, and big shout out to Ty for inviting me on this adventure. This was actually his idea, so none of this would have happened without him. It was just so much fun hanging out with him for the weekend, and he also has a super awesome channel as well. He covers a lot of Canada's Wonderland content, and he's gonna have a vlog from this night as well. So if you enjoyed mine, I'm sure you're going to enjoy his. I always enjoy all of the videos he does, and he offers so much insight on these kinds of things. So yes, go check out Wonderland Weekly. You won't regret it. Other than that, be sure to follow me on social media. You can find me on Instagram, Threads, and Twitter at ADVParker, and you can find me on TikTok and Facebook at Adventures with Parker. As always, big shout out to my patrons for all of the extra support you give the channel. I really wouldn't be able to do what I do on the channel without your support, so thank you so much. And if you want to support the channel with a monthly donation and receive some sweet perks and bonus content in return, head on over to patreon.com/ADVParker to learn more. With that, thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, the Spook Ventures are calling. Anyone home?
Morgan, either of you?
Hello? Ding dong.